Right behind the scenes, it's been 2 weeks since we've been on this job.
Yeah.
The sun's out, but the temperature has not risen any.
No.
It is still cold.
It's not working with us.
All right, guys, here is the plan for this morning. We are back putting in some field tile between some traveling and some bad weather. We've been off this job for just a little bit, but we are back. We are back today. A little muddy, but it's not too bad. They're calling for some more rain towards the end of the week, so we're gonna try to get as much knocked out as we possibly can. If you guys haven't seen the videos yet of plowing in all this tile, go check them out. That turned out pretty good, but we are going to put in some laterals on this side of the field. We kind of got this field divided up. We got one section here, an upper section over there. And we got this section left, and we got a little bit of tile and field down over the hill. That probably makes absolutely no sense to you guys. You're just gonna have to believe me. So, first things first this morning, we need to dig in a start hole. We were thinking this flag, but I think we're gonna move it down just a little bit farther. And we're gonna head up towards a fence post over there, kind of up this little draw, and then hang a right and kind of go up along the edge of the neighbor's field up there. So let's hop into 120, see if we can get us a tile exposed this morning. So far, we haven't hit any on this job. And we're gonna plow drop in the ground and get the rolling. I think it's supposed to warm up, be a nice day, but she is definitely a bit chilly this morning. Being good. You're on the shovel work, I saved you. Well, you got our, look at that, look at you go. We got our fancy T-tap in there. And we found the clay tile we thought was there. You were asking what this flag was for? Whenever we were plowing along, I told Nick, I said, we hit a clay pipe right there. He said, no, we didn't.
Yeah, and sure enough.
Well, I'm within my 2 foot. Yeah. I'm within my 2 foot, aren't I? I don't know what it is, but that clay, whenever you plow through it, it makes a completely different vibration in the plow. Really? Yeah, you can feel it just clear as day if you know what you'll, once you hit 2 or 3 of them and know what you're listening for. But I don't know, the question is, I don't know if that tile is useful anymore. It runs that way, but I'm pretty sure it's cutting to where the neighbor's tile comes through. I'm pretty sure it's cutting to here, and it's probably cutting to up there, so. Yeah. We're just gonna leave it open and let Nick decide what he wants to do with it. He did tell me they got 4 inches of rain down here. He said that tile ran like wide open.
While you were on vacation.
While I was on vacation.
Yeah.
Good time to take vacation.
Oh yeah, you missed the monsoon we had.
Hey, it's dried out. Tile's working.
I would have never thought it would have been dry down here.
It's crazy because up here when we're getting ready to plow, it's way wetter than over there where we've already plowed.
I mean, I live on a hill and I was flooding out. That's how bad it was.
Well, you can't take as much flood.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's drop this one in, get it plowed out, and then we're gonna have to go on the hunt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. All right.
Hey, you know what? There's a certain bucket that if we had,
yeah, I know,
we would be able to find everything you're looking for. And I told you to get it, but no, don't listen to me.
Don't listen to you. Let me need to take this up with Jeff on AMI.
I think so. I think we do.
We'll explain more when we get
with him.
We'll explain more when we get up there.
That sounds good.
All right, give you guys a little update. The other tile boot we were having all the problems with, I dropped it off at the machine shop yesterday that built it. Kind of went over all the issues we were having with it, and we're gonna tear it back apart and get it fixed for us. So Hopefully we'll have it back at some point, but I still think we're going to build some random inserts to go in the back of this boot where we can maybe just use it for everything and have the other one as a spare. But we'll get her lined out one way or another. I'm promising you guys I'm going to clean the windows, and I haven't done that yet either. I met a guy out of Con Expo that uses a Soul Max pull behind plow. He's pulling it with an articulated truck with chains on it. I was telling him, I don't think you were there. There was a guy that I met at Con Expo. Oh my goodness. He lives up by Dan at Rushville.
Yep.
And he's got a pull behind plow, and he pulls it with, he took the bed off an articulated truck, and he pulls it with like a Bubba dump.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I know. We're going to take a trip up there sometime and check it out. You know what else we're going to have to do? We got to remember to build you a ladder.
Yeah. New towel car works good, but it's got just a little bit more rolling resistance than the other one. And with this 4-inch tile, we don't have a power feeder on our plow, so with this 4-inch tile, kind of wants to stretch it a little bit if we don't pre-roll it out. So we come about 15 feet off the plow, kind of leave us a little bit of slack here. Get it laid out through there with the direction we're going. It's gonna be game on. It's like no comment.
It's like 3 hours later.
Yeah.
We didn't get any video of the incident that just happened.
No.
You want to try to describe it?
All I can say is DP Towing and Recovery was back in action.
Those was like towing and rescuing.
Yeah.
Poor Nick. The guy we're working for, he was hauling off a load of hogs and the trailer come unhooked full of pigs on the road. And there wasn't no time for videoing because
we were on the move.
It was a crappy situation. But we got it all sorted out. And we're back to plowing. So, all right, you ready to do something?
I think I'm ready to do something.
It's warmed up, now the wind's picked up.
Yeah.
What is the deal with this?
The sun brought the wind along with it.
All right, so we're gonna plow up to the cart, the same plan we had this morning, and then turn and try to go that way. You ready?
I'm ready.
to the property line. Aaron's over there trying to help me get turned just a little bit. Hopefully we'll get going down parallel to the property line here and we'll be in pretty good shape. A little twisty turning. Took a half day, but there goes the end of that run. All right, figure out the next plan. All right, man, behind the scenes, you ready for our next challenge?
I think I'm ready for it.
As a disclaimer, these do not go against my tile smashing count.
Oh, they don't?
No.
No? No. Why not?
Because I don't have a fresh ditch to market. All right, here's what we got to do. This is an existing tile line that runs down through there and unloads down in there. We're thinking it's 6 inch, we're thinking it's still good. And we got a whole bunch of laterals to tie onto. So if this tile line is not any good, the 6 inch we have left over will go from the woods to here. If the tile line is good, the 6 inch will go from here that way for possibly another riser. So that's why we got to figure out what we got here before we go any farther. Yeah. Now, there's a couple different ways to locate this tile.
Yeah.
And one of them's pretty doggone cool.
It's really cool and really easy.
So at Con Expo, yep, AMI had a ground penetrating radar bucket.
Yeah, it's like a sonar bucket.
Yeah, so basically we could just skim it across the ground and then say your tile is right here and X amount of feet deep.
Yep.
We don't have that.
No, we don't.
The next option is they actually make like a metal snake rod you put up through the pipe and you can detect it.
Yeah.
We don't have that either.
So, what we do have
is you and a shovel.
I see me, but I don't see no shovel.
All right.
It's right there.
Let's try to find it right here first.
Yep.
Probably right here. And then we actually got a sinkhole down there that should mark the tile down there. So hopefully we can straight line it and find it. And if we find it here, we should be able to get a depth on it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
See it yet? What do you think? It's about 3 feet deep? I think it's down there pretty good ways yet. I can feel the trench, Aaron. It's right there. Nice standing on it. They're close to it. Right there.
That feels like clay.
Well, let me take a little bit off. What are you, about a foot?
inches. Little more. That's it. Yeah.
Well, the good news is we found it without damaging it. The bad news is that's not plastic.
No, it's not.
That's clay.
I don't drill holes in clay.
You don't think our hole saw will work in that?
I ain't gonna run that in the hole saw bed.
I guess let's go down there 115 feet, see if we can find it again.
All right.
And
Hopefully it's plastic.
see if it's plastic. I don't know.
All right.
All right, this here is a patch spot in the tile. We're pretty confident. I'm beginning to think it might be where it goes from clay to plastic, but that's to be determined. So we're gonna go up here. We got a 38 yards measured off, which is technically around about 115 feet, which is what these are spaced at. We're gonna see if we can find it right here again, see what it is. And if not, we'll dig it up right there. We may just end up tying onto it right there. Nick claims it's plastic right there. I guess that's to be determined. See what we can find right here, and that'll tell more of the story. You want to take bets on what it is, clay or plastic?
Oh, I'm gonna say it's clay.
Clay?
So I'm
I'm
bet
wondering.
dinner tomorrow that it's clay.
I'm wondering if that's not where it goes from clay to plastic down there where that sinkhole's at.
Now that I'd take a bet that that's probably what it is.
You know what I mean? All right, well, let's dig down and find it.
That's too close.
That's all right, man. Behind the scenes, I'll make up for your shortcomings.
Yep. I had too many things in my hand.
I'm just impressed you got it here. All right, see what we got. Feels like it's back here a little farther, Aaron. It's right here.
Right there.
It's kind of what it feels like. Right there.
Oh, it feels hard, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. I feel anything where it's right here, baby. Don't look like plastic to me.
No, that's definitely not plastic. Hey,
There's the joint.
we've found it twice without breaking it though,
Yeah.
with no radar bucket.
Yeah. So you owe me dinner today. Oh, by the way, you bought dinner today too. I forgot to tell you that. But,
Why does this
Yeah.
not surprise me? Well,
so you owe me dinner tomorrow. Now, do you want to go down that sinkhole and just see if there's any plastic at all?
I think so. What is that sinkhole? Is it? You want to measure it all first? See how close we are.
Yeah.
Let's do that. All right, here we go again. What are you taking on this one? Plastic or clay? Or both?
I done got dinner for tomorrow, so I ain't betting no more. plastic. Yep, right there.
Look at that.
All right.
Did I get an attaboy for not hitting it?
Yeah, but look at that big old hole with all the water running in it. Oh, shit.
I mean,
That big hole there.
that is. Holy cow, where does that go? That's Swallow Man. I bet you that goes in that old clay. I bet you they abandoned that old clay and run this plastic around it, and that's going down that old pipe.
So, you don't think, no, there ain't no way that there's plastic beside that clay somewhere, do you?
There might be, I don't know. I bet you that's where that clay used to be. Let's dig this down and see what it is here.
All right.
That's a 4-inch.
4-inch.
Yeah.
Bunch of water there.
Look at that, man. It's collapsed. See it? That's not from us either.
Yeah.
I got my tell us our answer on what we need to do.
So we're gonna have to run a 6-inch down.
That's what we're gonna have to. All right, the only other thing we can do is go maybe try to find it down
there. With all that water sitting there, I guess it ain't working, is it?
I guess the question is, do we sit here and keep wasting our time trying to find it, or we just plow it in?
Plow a new one in. Yep. I'm gonna leave that up to you, boss.
That's that clay.
Is that
right
that clay down there?
Clay right there. Yep.
That's a deep hole.
Eventually ran that 4-inch around.
Huh.
All right, so here's the plan. Just met with Nick, the landowner. He swung down here real quick. We pretty much agreed we're gonna abandon everything from there up because it's just a hodgepodge of stuff over the years, 4-inch clay, yada, yada, yada. And we don't want to tie all these new main laterals in there and keep having problems with it. So he is fairly confident that this line from about here to the creek is 6-inch plastic that has been replaced in about the last 3 or 4 years. So we're gonna try one time to dig it up and find that 6-inch plastic right here. Hopefully we can tie on to it, take on off up there and do what we need to do. If not, we're just gonna go all the way to the creek and plow in our whole new line of our own. So the scavenger hunt continues. Well, the good news is we found it. The bad news is I don't think that one's running any water.
No.
I don't think it's ran any water for a long time.
No.
I think it's time to commit to going to the creek and just run this a new one up.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. All right, we'll fill this in and track it in with the dozer. We'll get it back over here. I ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time with the excavator, so. This is one of those deals, hindsight's always 20/20. Tried to save a little bit of money reusing some oak tile and ended up just wasting half a day digging up old tile to find out it's no good. But that's all right, part of it. We're gonna go down here and dig us a new start hole and take off. This is what I absolutely love about this weight setup that Clint and the boys come up with. We got to do a little bit of dozer work before we plow this line. So quick and easy just to drop that off. We can go do what we need to do and then come back and snag it and go again. So the ground going up through there is a little bit uneven. It's going to be a whole lot easier to plow. We just take the dozer, go up through there and make kind of one pass, just level everything up a little bit. Also help us maintain our grade a little bit, so let's do it. right, hopefully you guys can see that. That little notch should work pretty good. Just gonna help keep the dozer level, keep everything nice and even keel on grade. So let's go put the weight back on. Get the pipe bed in this thing. It's gonna be good job. Unfortunately, we're running out of time today, but at least we'll be set up and ready to go for tomorrow. Morning, man, Monsign's.
Morning.
You know how you know it's a new morning?
Because it's freezing?
Oh, you got a different sweatshirt on. And it's cold. Why is it so cold? I didn't think we lived in Alaska or Canada, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna let you get that one out.
Oh, that one don't look good there, bud.
No, it don't.
What if we take these two out over here and then hope that one comes out on its own?
Yeah.
I didn't think this was a good solution. It's kind of a quick solution.
All right, you got one left to get out.
Oh, that's stuck in there. Pretty good. It's like it's dirted itself in there.
Yeah, that one there, it's almost like there's metal in it. Here, I won't rip my knots, but I'll rip your knots.
Well, it's not like we've been dragging it through the ground or anything.
That is not the case. I'm gonna have to do surgery on that one.
All right. There's always got to be one out of the group. There's
Yes.
always one.
No, I'm getting this on camera. So, when you were putting this last bolt in, we've just found out that you broke the bit off.
Look at that.
Hey,
Look at that.
look.
Look at that.
So that was the problem. You were too lazy to tell anybody about it.
We're going to blame that on Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt ain't here.
I got
we'll
video,
blame it on
I
him.
got video of Matt.
All right, good deal. Now they're all out.
All right. We got our insert out. Oh, man. Forgot my weight. I had to take our flag off. Had some wind come through and bent the bracket on it. Flag's gonna work good. We're gonna put a little heavier bracket on it. But man, that weight, I haven't said it enough, but it makes a big difference when it comes to helping me maintain grade. It keeps the dozer planing so much better. It does help some with traction, but it helps more with just keeping the dozer on an even keel. Gonna move over a little bit. All right, I'm gonna get this plow drop down in there. We're gonna take off. We need a big day today. We need to get some pipe in the ground. Laser set, pipes loaded.
Tell you that laser's working a lot better than me this morning. It's cold weather, I'll tell you.
We're gonna have to invest in you one of those fancy heated jackets.
Yeah, you know, that Christmas Story movie, that kid walking around.
All right, let's plow some pipe.
All right.
I don't want to jinx it, but I hope the rest of the day plows that good.
Oh, yeah.
We made all the turns by ourselves.
Yep.
Just went through there like butter.
Didn't need my help.
And we are perfectly lined up on our riser we want to hit,
Yeah.
so that's good. So the plan is this pipe will basically replace that old one now, so that riser will be on the end of that pipe. So we basically just need to plow through our riser and it's all good.
Sounds good.
Behind the scenes, I think it's time for a change.
Yep.
Every time we put this laser indicator on, there's this bar right in the way. It extends out as we put our drag chain on there. We don't use the drag chain very often. I think it's time. Can we just cut that off?
I think it's time we cut it off, yes.
Then we don't have to worry about it no more.
I'm not using it much, but you know, I had wiper wheels that I was gonna use, but
That'll work just fine.
yeah, hopefully.
So just cut it square, you can't have it crooked. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you let me cut it from this side so it's up against it tighter?
All right. Maybe a new blade would have been nice.
Look at that, problem solved.
Yes. Now.
I can see it just fine.
There we go.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh, that is loud.
There.
All right, you got that. No breeze, sun's out, jacket's off, extra sweatshirt's off.
It's gonna be a good day.
No excuses now.
It's gonna be a good day. Let's plow some pipe.
Hey, while we got the camera rolling here, Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but the other day, whenever I was in the shop, on an upcoming video, they'll see.
You walk much?
No, I don't walk much. I had one of my hand-me-down sweatshirts that got burnt up. So I'm on my last one that ain't got no holes in it. Do you got any more hand-me-downs yet?
Maybe.
Okay, we need to start going through your drawers, see if you got any clothes for me. My last one.
People get mad whenever I make fun of your size, so I'm gonna keep.
But I wear the same sweatshirt.
I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Oh.
All right, we're going to plow. I don't know how far we got here. Maybe 150 feet, and we're gonna have to tie on some.
I think you do a little less talking and a little more tracking, we'll get this hot around quicker.
You take that up with the bulldogs. You ready? Let's
I'm
do
waiting
something.
on you.
I pulled pretty well up through there. Aaron's gonna go ahead and get our pipe rolled out here because we kind of gotta make a little bit of a change of direction here. Hold down, let me come hold it up there. All right.
Brake on.
Nope, let it off. We are getting down to the end of 6-inch, that's for sure. All right, let's get this laid out and we'll get in position and get ourselves turned here. Close. Need Aaron just to kind of help me make one final alignment here and we'll be in good shape. It took a little bit of finagling, but it wasn't too bad. We made it. End of another run.
One more short run of 6-inch. And we should be done. So here's our next play, guys. We're gonna dig up this tile right here. This is that last 6-inch main we ran. And we're gonna have a pretty good little junction going on here. We're gonna put the riser back on the end of it. We're gonna put a T in it, run the rest of the 6-inch out up that way. It's a good place just to kind of burn up what little bit of tile we got. And we're gonna put a tap in as we're gonna take off that way with a 4-inch. So let's dig her up and see what we can get. All right, we got a lot going on in a short period of time here. You ready?
All right.
We're gonna put a T-tap in there, which will be a 4-inch going that way. And we're gonna put a 6-inch T, which will burn the rest of our 6-inch up going that way. Then on the other side of that, we put in our riser T, and whammo bammo, we're good, right?
Be good.
All right, we had a small little mishap there, but
Yeah. Somebody didn't remind me that it was 6-inch, not 8-inch. So I've been putting holes for 8-inch. I've been used to drilling where I drill at, and it didn't happen that way on this one. 6 inches smaller, so I got to raise it up.
we'll let you slide on that. So, all right, we got our 4-inch T-tap in. We got our 6-inch T in. We got our riser T in. I think we can go ahead and fill in around this. We need to dig out on that. Let's run that 6-inch out, and we'll call it lunch.
Okay.
And then we'll be back and ready to run some 4.
Sounds good.
That thing's almost as tall as you. What is it, about 3 foot?
Yeah, let's get close. Keep on going a little more. Some of them rod ain't got his radio. Where's your radio at?
This is our new game. What you guess? Guess the slope.
I'm going max of 2.
Max of 2?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be more like a 1.5 to 1, but I'm gonna go 2.
Well, why don't you take 2 and under, and I'll take 2 and above.
Okay, I'll take 2 and yeah. And so you already lost the bet yesterday, so you got to buy lunch today.
That's not
so
how this works.
Tomorrow, 1, 2. So what are you gonna go? Just go ahead and put it at 2.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. And if you don't lie, it'll have to be 1.5. That is, if you don't lie, I'm not on that end. And I can't hear that
If
thing.
I could do anything in my power to make it 2.1, that's what it's gonna be. Or 0.21. What's the verdict?
Verdict, you're buying steak dinner tomorrow.
That's a 7. 7's bigger than 2.
but there's a 0 in front of that.
I didn't say
We
which
went-
one. I didn't say which one was gonna be.
No, we went by point, and I knew. I was thinking 1.5, and if you were telling the truth, I would say it'd be closer to 1.5. Now you're lying. After you turn the camera off, you're going to switch it to
That's a 7. 7's bigger than 2.
0.15 is what you're going to change it to after the camera goes off.
All right, let's. I'm buying dinner whether I won or lost anyway. So
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's run this out.
All right.
I missed it on video.
I'm glad you did.
You barely made it through the mud hole.
I had her pegged
Oh my
down.
God, the floater tires on the little tractor. So.
Yeah.
All right, next question is, will the dozer make it?
That is.
Let's find out.
All right.
We're gonna stand on that.
Oh yeah, take it off. Why you getting out already? All right, good eyes.
I can pull it just fine through the mud. We're not real deep, but I'm kind of drifting towards the property line over here. Aaron's going to give me just a little bit of an assist to change directions here slightly. We'll be on our merry way. Made it.
Made it.
I think they need some towel right there. It's a little wet.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, this is the end of 6. Let's run it out.
All right.
All right, man, behind the scenes, that was a successful day and a half.
Yes, it was.
We got the towel
I think we got a
plow.
lot more done today than we did yesterday.
We did, but well, the weather's a lot better, and somebody didn't try to turn over a load of pigs in the creek.
True, true.
We should have got video of Dirt Perfect towing and recovery in action.
I know it.
But that was an extreme panic
I don't know why
situation.
you weren't thinking about a camera.
Well, I was thinking about somebody's livelihood at the time.
Chris got to be a little upset. 'Cause
He
the
is.
only one you ever really get on that towing and recovery is Chris. And you had a perfect spot to get somebody else. but-
Even Chris's competition, and I missed it. He's gonna be disappointed. All right, we're gonna wrap this video up, guys. We're gonna grab lunch and get a game plan on putting the rest of these 4 inches in. That's gonna be on the next one. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give a big old thumbs up. I want to make sure you don't miss out on the next one. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. That way we can catch you on the next one.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
You're getting good.
I'm getting there, ain't I?
Later.